The people have spoken. I did a poll on Instagram telling you to choose which next Lego set I'm going to build, whether it was going to be the Walt Disney tribute camera or the Starry Nights. Well, lo and behold, it ended up being the Lego Van Gogh Starry Nights. Bada bing, bada boom. So, fun fact. One, I got it for $105. Might I add, it's not a retired set. There's no reason that it should be on sale. The lowest sale I caught was on Amazon for like $140, and I think it's the same for like Walmart and stuff too. But what ended up happening was, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace. I've been looking for the Winnie the Pooh castle, not castle, oh my gosh, the Winnie the Pooh house, because it is a retired set and it's hard to find. In the midst of that, you know, might as well see what else is out there. I ended up finding the Van Gogh for $110. Person I collaborated with on that purchase was he was very nice. I went to go get it. I traveled a bit throughout the city for it, not too far, but out of my way, my usual way. And he was really nice, and he gave me an additional $5 discount. It was something he just wanted to kind of get off of his plate that he had and wasn't necessarily interested in, and he gave it to me. So shout out to me for being on time. Bam. Shout out to me for being good with my communication. And for that, I got a 38% discount off of something that's still very much full price on the Lego website. So I was like, if I'm going to be spending money, we got to start bargaining. We got to start looking at discounts. So I'm be looking at Facebook Marketplace, Macari, I've heard of, eBay, I've been looking out for, and Bricklinks, but usually that's where like the resellers really like resell those heavy prices. I don't think that's where I'm going to be going to find any discounts. But I will be now trying to be more aware of that for sure. Let's see. So one, you should know, it's the Starry Nights. Let's open it. So exciting. Now I have heard that it's a bit of a struggle when it comes to the back portion, but I feel like once you do the Milky Way, everything else is easy peasy. The Milky Way, all those pushes a button, yeah. The Milky Way is the hardest thing I think you could ever have to deal with. Look at all these colors. It's looking like we might have a total of 9 baggies. Or bag 6. Yeah. You know, now that I've done the Disney Castle, it really is like, what? I've done 25 bags, and those 25 bags had duplicates, plural. So now that I've done a Disney Castle, this is like, oh, this is easy peasy. This is nothing to me. Yeah, it looks like 9 bags. That's, now that I've done the Disney Castle, I think the next biggest one after that, the Disney Castle, will probably be Home Alone. I would need to double check to see. I'm pretty sure Home Alone is bigger than Twilight. By value alone, yes it is, because Twilight's like was like $230. Home Alone I think is like the higher 2 something. So yeah, but even then Disney Castle and Home Alone are pretty good range apart, where I'm like, I'll probably even open the Home Alone at some point and be like, oh, this was smooth groove. So I'm excited to build it. We're gonna do a time lapse per usual. I'm gonna come back with you. I am gonna end up hanging it up next to the Milky Way, where the Milky Way is on the wall. Not next to, they're gonna be like, I have a plan in place, like a design in place, so it doesn't look, you know, I want it to be very cutesy, very, you know, Let me show you the booklet. Oh, this eats. Because I'm a museum girly. A fun fact, I've seen it in person, because I live in New York. I've seen the Starry Night in person. Yeah, this is going to be so freaking cool. Pages of instructions. I'm not gonna count this last page, so I'm gonna say 231. And you know, with these ones, sometimes you get like a little history breakdown, a little understanding of the piece before you go into everything. I'm very, very happy that I finally have it. I've been thinking of a lot of pieces that I can, you know, put on the wall versus, you know, modulars and things that are gonna take up space. So this was something I knew I was gonna get this year at some point. Look out for the time lapse and the build video soon for Lego and Lessons. And yeah, let's get to building.